Welcome to
Hey, what's up? How you
I
doing?
talk about so many different things
How you
related to
been?
life and living and all
What's
the other good
going
stuff.
on?
Doing all the different
What's
people in
good?
the stories of life.
Are you
Please
getting it
subscribe
in?
and check me out.
Somebody
Leave a
getting it
whole
for
bunch
you?
of reviews and wishes and welcome
What's
to the
going
Square Hut
on,
House.
people?
Follow me on Instagram. See you
Subscribe to
later.
my channel.
What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Tuesday. Anybody being said, what's going on, people? Hopes everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in and knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now I want to talk to you about something in reference to getting married. Now there's always been something that runs through my mind, especially since I told you before, it was a guy that I met online and stuff. Basically he got upset with me because he was single. You know, I played little mind games. He's single, then all of a sudden he went to have sex, everything. Don't come to find he was married. He lied. But anyway, the problem was, we got into a big argument before the fact that he lied, but it was also the fact that he didn't want to use protection. And it always bothered me that here it is a man that's cheating, and he didn't want to use protection with me. Now, I understand people are going to cheat, people are going to do what they want to do anyway, but at the end of the day, I feel as though he should protect his wife. You know, it's bad enough you're stepping outside of the marriage and you're cheating, but you're even going to do it without protection to save her for something you may get for someone else. Now, my problem is that a lot of times females are with guys and stuff, and basically they don't know that their man is on the DL and stuff like that, doing everything as far as curricular activity, as far as gender sex with TS women and gay men. And this is my problem. As far as being a two-spirit woman, I always feel as though, can you take a straight man and him to give up cis women to be with you? Now, I understand understand one thing. A man is a conditioned with a vajayjay, whatever that may be. He likes vagina. Now, for him to give that up to just fuck somebody in the butt, at the end of the day, it's going to become, to my personal opinion, it's going to come to a personal time where he's get tired of fucking somebody in the butt. He's going to want some vagina. And I always struggle with that when it comes down to marriage. Now, you get to the point where you marry guys. Some guys just don't care. I'm not saying, oh, it's not an all guy, everybody. But I do know that when it comes to a lot of men and stuff, they do deal with this issue as far as can they give up vagina forever. Some are going to cheat at the end of the day when they're dealing with women and stuff like that. Some are not. Some going to basically, some may torture you or take it out on you. May feel as though you changed his life, may want to punish you. You never know that frame of mind.
He wants you, dines you, tell you that you're everything that he wants. Take you out to dinner, make you feel like love, hell, make you feel like you on top of the world. You can have anything, only to put you in a grave. And now you go.
When it comes to that frame of mind as far as the man way of thinking. Now, I always thought to myself, if a man been with women for so long period of time and now he's like, well, I'm going to be with a two-breast woman. Most time when I find guys that do want to be with, they got like 4 or 5 kids, they got a lot of kids, and basically they kind of going to go with the trans woman because they basically feel as though if I mess with her, she can't get pregnant and stuff like that, as if he don't contribute to getting her pregnant. One thing I feel as though a lot of straight men love to take the condom off doing sex. They don't like to let you know, but they will take it off. Now, I've never went through this before, so I got to this side of the fence. Also, when you don't use protection as far as being married to a straight man, because they are straight, regardless of whether him is gay or not, in my mind they're straight, at the end of the day, it's whatever that may be. The thing is, I know people do step outside the marriage and stuff like that. I'm not going to say people are going to be kumbaya-ish, but I always wonder, if he cheated on me, whether it was a man or a woman, case may be, and he brought something back, he have to have unsafe sex with me. Because we're not married. Now, some people say, well, we're still married, use protection. I don't know too many people that use protection once they get married and stuff, but I feel as though when you're a two-spirit woman, you get married to a man that is straight. that may get lonely from that vagina, and he may want it again when you step out on that girl, and maybe she got something to bring it back home to you. And I know when it comes down to that, a lot of times people are not protecting themselves when it comes down to sex and they cheating and stuff. And my thing is this: you're not using protection anymore. Y'all past that point. Y'all went to AIDS tests and all those kind of gonorrhea, whatever the case may be. Y'all had those tests, so you kind of feel sure within your relationship. But if he steps out, or she, whatever the case may be, steps out the relationship, they have to use they can't use protection with it, because that means you will find they were cheating on you. So at that point, I feel as though, my personal opinion, that I will be a sitting duck. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm dealing with a straight man that like vagina, and at the end of the day, I know at some point in line, or at some point in time, he may go back and get it. He may go back and get it from a female. So now he's going to be with the female, he has sex with her, and come back home and give it to me. Because one thing I realized being on this side of the fence, a lot of straight men do not like to use protection. I've never went through this before into that. I never went to the fact of dealing with a man, he will take the condom off. I never deal with these issues until I got to this side of the fence. It's become something like a circus. And I always feel as though you have to protect yourself and stuff like that. But when you get to the point where you're getting married to this man, you shouldn't have to think about those things. If he steps out, you say, well, I'm going to protect my baby. But I noticed that when it comes to a lot of straight men who are married, they step outside of their wives, and they're having unsafe sex, and they bring it back home to their wife. And they will tell her in a minute, why you didn't get it from me? And now she's home, she's dying, she's sick, she's trying to find out what's wrong with her. And he's looking at her, he can't even tell her, listen, I cheated, check the doctor, you may have something. He's not going to tell her nothing. He's going to sit back and watch her suffer, cough, and everything else. He knows he gave her something. He knows he got her sick, but he's not going to say shit. Until it's too late, when it gets too bad, when her immune system is starting to shut down, he's like, well, listen, I did tell you something. When he could have told her something way before it got that deep. You know what I mean? But a man will take the lie all the way to his grave. Whether you step out or not, say, I didn't do what I do. There's a lot of women out here, and even men out here that's going through suffering from HIV and AIDS, stuff like that, from their partner, because they trusted them and they stepped out on them. And the sad part of marriage is they feel as though they were married, they were committed, and the person needs to have the decency to use protection. It's bad enough you were cheating, but at least protect your partner and stuff like that. There are a lot of women who are dating, who are married to men who are actually on the time clock. They don't even know it. They don't even know that any day now they may come up sick because their man is stepping out and taking a condom off, having random sex with people they do not know. The person could have just got out the hospital just because they look healthy to me, they're healthy, and they're taking it back home to her. Anyway, like I said before, I love your feedback on this. Like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's the Instagram button. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about marriage? Because usually when you're married, you don't use protection. Are you a sitting duck at that point? Because he's not going to tell you the truth. I'm not saying all men, but most of the time I notice he not. Just like a lot of wives don't realize that a lot of their body's been done by married men, that they paid for them. Married women has paid for a lot of trans women's body. Just the married woman don't know it yet. Because her man is taking that money, giving it to that trans woman, getting her body done. And she's paying for it too. So it's a husband and wife team, except the wife don't know. So you know, and she don't know that. He ain't gonna tell about the disease. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow back. Let you know I love you. And thank you for watching. Catch the rain.
All right now. Come on, Raven. Let's go on Instagram. Like I said before, please subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Did you subscribe yet? I want you to leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Do you want to get married? Do you feel as though it'll be good? I want to hear your comments. Subscribe to my channel. Oh, come on, man. Subscribe to my channel. What do you mean you wanna? Come on, man. Subscribe to my channel. Come on, man. Love you. Love you.